Yeah.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? We'll give everyone a few minutes to join. Welcome. It is Sunday, December 18th, and we did a Facebook Live yesterday.
Yes, we did.
So we wanted to do a YouTube Live. We have a lot to do today.
Yep.
Tomorrow is surgery day, which we'll talk about here in a second. And I have a bunch of stuff I want to update you guys on. And of course, we want to see cute puppies. So welcome, everyone. First and foremost, we have to thank everyone for the prayers and good vibes.
Yes.
Riley is by no means out of the woods. She's doing better. She's eating. She's drinking. She's wagging the tail and getting up and a little bit more coherent. And I do believe it's because everyone has given us good prayers.
Yes.
So, a couple things. I'll wait for some people to join here. But I can't thank you enough. I believe in the power of prayer and good vibes. And even last night, we had Allie's boys over and she was licking the puppies, loving on everything and stuff. So, number one, I also want to thank everyone who has sent Facebook stars, Venmo, PayPal, YouTube super chats. Our intention is never to do these videos to ask for money. Our intention is to share the puppies with you, to bring you joy, to be part of the process and watch the puppies grow up and to share our lives with you. And that's our happy place. But so many of you have asked how you can help Riley's surgery. And we'll tell you guys what the surgery is about and why it's so rare. Couple things. If you do want to donate, you can look at our link tree or in the description, there's all the links. If you have donated at all through Facebook stars, YouTube super chat, PayPal or Venmo, I have a contact form I would like you to fill out. I've created something very special that I want to send everyone that has done it. Something I've designed and going to be printing out that every year you can put up as a reminder that you helped our beautiful little baby girl and gave us the best Christmas gift that anyone could give us. So I designed it. I can't wait to print them all out on our UV printer. So make sure to fill that out. Even if it was you gave a couple stars on Facebook, whatever, please fill that out. I have your email address on some of you, so I'll send an email asking for that information. But if not, like YouTube super chat, stars, we don't get that. So please fill that out. Also, for everyone else that's using other ways to support us by using our Amazon link, our Cricut link, the Creative Fabrica to get free files, our Etsy store, thank you, because that is another way you can support us. So it's really important to me that for anyone that has helped, that, we want to send you just something.
Yes, absolutely.
As a thank you, because you have no idea how much this has alleviated and how even Sean and Ali said yesterday it was like I was a different person, because it's just like we're slowly seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes,
so all the links are down below. Sean will remind you, but let's give you an update on Rouse. He can tell you what's going on with the surgery. She goes tonight. Why we're having surgery for those that aren't known, and you guys can see her. So let's start her.
So
Hi, Vigos. You want to say hi to everyone? Little Miss. Hi.
Hello there, girls. She looks a little out of it, but this is just sometimes is what she needs to do. Just sit and rest and keep doing what she needs to do. She ate a little bit, not as much as I wanted her to this morning, but she ate. She had a little bit of water. Her jaundice is a lot better. So even from here, just sitting here, I can tell her eyes are much wider than yellow. So that jaundice is working, which means there's not as much pressure on the bile ducts and whatnot of the liver. And the surgery that she's having, because she has a cyst, and the cyst is quite large, but it may be shrinking a bit just because there's less pressure from what I'm thinking, because she gets up really quick now. She jumps up on the chairs, and she actually stood up on her hind legs to get kisses from us and some other people, and we haven't seen her do that. Last night, she barked. She has not barked in a very long time, and she did that yesterday. She also got some fluids, which I didn't do yet this morning, which I'll probably do that a little later today. We'll give her some fluids and do that. The surgery again is going to be tomorrow early afternoon tomorrow, but we're going to drop her off tonight, so she's ready to go. They're going to get everything good to go, so when the doctor comes in, she can just do it.
And this
they're going to try
surgery
to.
is...
It's very rare. It's a
It's
rarity.
a very rare surgery, and so they told us when they get inside, they told us basically be ready for anything. They said it may just be the cyst, it may be something else, it may be cancer. So they've really prepped us to say that it is, they call it a gambled surgery, or a surgery. Basically, we're taking a gamble. They said we don't know if it's going to help, we don't know what the results are going to be, but you are worth a gamble.
Yes, you are, little girl. Yes,
so, keep going, Sean. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
A rarity again of this thing. A lot of doctors don't know much about it because you don't see it very often. But it's a cyst surrounding around the pancreas, because she did have severe pancreatitis, and still basically has it. Her last ultrasound. Her last ultrasound looked like her pancreas is a little less irritated, which is good, because when it's not angry, it does better.
Do you want to come down here and let people see you?
There you go.
Hi, Mama.
So they have to take out as much of the cyst as they can.
Hi, baby girl.
If there's anything left that could still create fluid, they're going to then have some kind of a drain that goes somewhere into the body.
Oh, kisses.
And gets drained into the body, and the body will just absorb and take care of it. Nothing external or anything like that. So that's just what they're thinking that may be going on. Yes, Christmas miracle is what we're looking for there, Mary Pat. So that's where we're at. Tonight we drop her off. They'll prep her, get her catheter ready, keep her hydrated. They'll probably even introduce some antibiotics, because once you introduce antibiotics prior to that, it's good. Is the cyst and her episodes connected in any way? Absolutely not. That the cyst is because of the pancreatitis.
And now, you guys,
but let me say, it is very possible that the only thing that I may have said that a little too early. They do think, they have no true proof, but they do think that the medication, which is phenobarbital, could have caused part of this and pancreatitis.
I'm not gonna lie, Sean and I have enormous guilt, because Sean has been making her food to help her lose weight. We ended up buying turkey in bulk, not knowing it was so high in fat.
Super high in fat.
Sean kind of felt like this seems a little fattier. She had that for probably 3 weeks, and that's
probably
when
longer.
Longer, maybe a month, and that's when her pancreatitis started. And the vet basically said it's probably the food you're feeding her. So I think that's what's been really hard for us, is knowing that we kind of caused this, which is very hard to deal with. We didn't know, we know now. But that's why we will do anything to save her, because this is, and that's what's leading us to think it's not cancer or anything else, is if this came on without any of signs of those, we would think, oh, maybe it's cancer, make a different decision. But we can link it directly to when we started giving her higher fat foods, all of this happened.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Linda. You're so generous. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. So, any other updates on my little baby girl?
I think that's it.
She'll go tonight, right?
Well. She's going tonight. We're going to probably drop her off like around the 9 or 10 o'clock hour, so she's not there for a long time. And that night stay won't be such a big of a bill. So it's just for,
So thank you to everyone that has super chatted, Facebook stars,
it's a
Venmo people. You guys have no idea how much it's impacted us. Like I said yesterday on Facebook, we'll be doing mystery boxes. We're going to be doing some freeze-dried candy. We're going to be doing some special UV prints to raise funds too, and everything. So we just want to thank everyone for giving us the best Christmas gift anyone could ask for. My little girl. Oh, and her eyes are looking better. They're not as jaundiced.
Nope, a lot whiter, which is really good. Although she does tear up a lot because of the fight between her. So this one drains a lot. There we go. All right.
Okay, so on to La Puppies. Puppies are how old?
We're counting the date of birth as day 1, so we're at day 12.
So I should be opening anytime.
Yep.
They're not as big as Ryle's litters. Ryle's only had 8 puppies, so they were bigger when they came out. They were all over a pound. Sierra had 12 little puppies in her belly. So they're growing. They've all doubled in size, just not as fast because they came out smaller.
Yeah, and they have more time to drink. There's more milk, and
they're doing really good.
They're doing well for what we have. So
we're gonna weigh them since we have you guys live, but let's show you them first, and then we'll weigh them.
All right.
Oh, hello, babies.
There they are.
You like this on medium, don't you?
Yes, because high is too hot.
Gotcha.
All right, let's get some good close-ups.
2 of them don't have collars, but that's okay. We know.
There's dark
and
blue.
You want to go potty, little miss? Come on. Come on.
Oops, sorry guys. Ooh. Sometimes my thing has its mind of its own. Ooh, that's cold. Ooh.
I know I shut it. Don't shut a door so quick, my love.
Stretch. Stretch, everybody. Stretch.
All right. So I'm going to get the scale ready. You guys can see how we do this.
Kind of see how we do this. So the scale's got to be on a flat surface, so I just peel back all my...
Oh, I'm doing it out here.
Oh, you're doing it up there.
Yeah,
okay,
so it's easier that way for you to have a camera out here.
Yeah,
that way you're
Normally,
not...
when I do it,
we do it in there, but
do it in here.
You want to come out here? I have the list ready to go. So I'll put my...
Are you just coming in and out?
Yeah, I'm just going to grab them. If you want to come out here, so that way you can see them up close to the bowl and stuff.
So we'll go over here. So we've got, this is our, the same scale we used to do mailing and all that stuff. And it's all set at 0.
Okay, so first up, our little handsome dark blue boy.
Dark blue.
So they move around a lot, so we got a 1 pound, 15 ounces. So he was 1 pound, 12.8 ounces, so you gained.
Gain is good.
And then you can show them all. You put them in the box.
He piddled.
You want to put them in, you can show them all in the box. And all right.
Yeah, it's in the box.
Next up is little black, a little boy.
Little black boy. Remember, 7 boys.
7 boys?
So your chances of picking up a boy are pretty good. When they wiggle too much, this thing is like...
1 pound, 10.3 ounces, would you say? 4. So he gained. He was 1 pound, 7.2 ounces. Come here, handsome little guy.
Ooh.
What?
My thing's... Ooh. I think it needs an update. There's a new one out.
Trash.
You can always get a new one.
It's trash. Hi, everybody.
Orange. Another
Hi.
red.
Hi, everybody. Orange, 1 pound, 8.1 ounces. So he is not gaining as fast as he was 1 pound, 7.1 ounces. So he will get private feeding. So I'm going to put a little star next to him.
Have I ever roasted a duck before? Nope. I've never done a duck. I've had duck, but I've never roasted a duck.
We got green. Another boy.
Another boy.
Okay, what is he?
He's 10.4. 1 pound, 10.4.
He gained pretty good. Here's 4 of them in here, Sean.
Yay. 4
Who's
down,
next?
7 to go.
Who's next? Red, our first girl. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Nice.
Hi, everybody. Okay, Red. What do we got, Sean?
1 pound, 11.7.
Here you go, little girl. Oh, this guy is just walking around looking at everyone. He is so close to having his little eyes open.
I know. If you look real close, see you got the
his eyes are almost blinking.
Yeah.
He's a wiggle one.
He could be later tonight or tomorrow. He'll have some eyes, I'm sure.
2 pounds.
He's our biggest, we think.
2 pounds what?
2.8.
2.8?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you handsome little thing. You handsome little thing. They love their hot box.
Yep, they love hot dogs. Hot box is good. Keeps them nice and toasty. And we have, who's this?
Light pink.
Another girly girl.
Hey, Wiggle Squirms.
Oh, thank you, Pamela, very much.
Okay, so, oh, she's so close. Oh, okay, would you stop? I think you might be 2 pounds if you just stop. What do you say? 1 pound, 15.8?
15.8, yeah.
Oh, you are so close. Oh, she gained a lot.
Wow.
You were 12.7, and now you're...
She gained 3 ounces.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Okay, we got... No name.
If it's a girl, it's purple. If it's a boy,
It's a little boy.
little boy, so this is light blue.
Light blue. We have new collars coming.
Yeah, some actual collars.
1 pound.
8.7.
Okay, he didn't gain that much either. So private feeding for light blue.
Oh, yeah. But is he the lightest again?
He is orange is lighter. 8.1.
So he's no longer the smallest anymore, which is good in one way, but not as great for the others, which means they're not gaining as much weight.
Hot pink.
Hot pink. This will be the biggest girl. And I'm not talking fat. I'm just like, she's just...
Kids, don't call me fat. Grandpa Sean. Yay.
2 pounds, 1.2.
Our second 2 pounder, 1 point what?
1 point.
3.
Yeah, oh, there we go.
Good girl.
Girl.
Good girl.
Another 2 pounder, so that's good.
Up is our other no name.
This will be purple.
Because he said, I don't have a collar. I
No.
don't have a collar.
When I
Because you're a
adjusted-
wiggle worm.
When I adjusted all the collars, theirs just didn't want to stick again.
All right, so 1 pound.
10, 11.10.
Hey, squiggle worm. 11. I'm just going to say 11.
11.
Come here, you little squiggle worm. And last one, little boy Brown.
Little boy Brown.
That's walking around. Look at him. Come on, buddy. He's out walking. I'm walking. These paws were made for walking. That's just what we'll do. One of these days, my eyes will open and I will see all of you.
Yeah. Even his look like they're starting to get there.
Okay.
8.5.
He didn't gain any weight.
No weight gain.
Nope.
Yeah. And I usually always try to put him on first when he's by himself.
So,
Okay.
now we look to see who is the lowest. So we definitely have this one, this one, this one. So they'll definitely get so orange, light blue, brown, 10. So then green, which has been consistent.
He's been good, but still on the lower
So
end.
when we bring her in, we'll bring her in now. We'll be those 4
Yes.
or 5. Come on, Cece. Cece.
And
Go in. Let me
one of the
grab
good
that.
things is we need to get her out of the pen so they're not constantly cycling on her, so she can actually produce milk for the lice. Hi, Lobeth. So this way,
Excuse me, little girl. Sierra.
what are you
Come here,
doing?
Mama.
What are you doing?
That one
you're
was got
that
poop all
one's
over it and stuff.
icky gross, yeah. So we're gonna put down another blanket that's nice and clean, and we'll go wash the other one. There's 3 blankets. One of them, the bottom one, has a plastic thing on the, or kind of like a nylon.
And since they're big enough to squirm around now, we put towels under the wood.
Nikki
So-
asks, did you check the comments on the main post page of the McChest Puppy page?
I have not yet.
We have not, but we will. Thank you. I remember when Kylo Ren couldn't fit in the bowling area, he had to put one part and the other part of his body came out. Yep, that's what happens. Does it get too big for a bowl, then we have to
Okay,
get
come on.
a bigger bowl. One
Lay
second.
down. Right there, Mama. Lay down.
And I'm going to turn this one down because this one produces a lot of
Yeah.
heat.
Come on.
It's that
Stay right
parabolic.
there. Stay.
I don't want her getting too warm. Yes, eventually they'll be able to escape with it if this gate is open, but not for another week or so. All right, so automatic, and we'll leave these guys down here until they stop feeding. And it's good to put them on the back teats because those are the big full ones typically. Oops. Somebody said something I wanted to see. Why don't you guys make a calendar of all your four-legged kiddos and then sell them to help you with the bills?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Good idea, 4W. We have lots of pictures of all the guys. All right, let's see if we can get in here a little bit.
This is a boy, right? Or is that a girl?
There's his penis.
Oh, okay.
So he's a boy.
Yeah, you're a wiener.
And of course, if you touch it, it may go off because that's how they go potty.
Okay, get in there.
All right, let me get down close so we can see these guys suckling away. Yeah, there you go. He's clean, clean, clean.
So they all get little private feedings for, how long do we do it for, Sean?
Usually until they all start kind of popping off. And that's usually around about 5 to 8 minutes.
We like to give them a little fighting chance.
Yeah, all these guys get the private feedings. As soon as she moves her head, we'll be able to see what's going on. Good mommy. Clean them up. You don't have to over clean, little girl. There's other puppies that need cleaning. Oh, you let go. Oh no. Sometimes that happens.
Some of them too just aren't aggressive, and our bigger ones are more aggressive, where they go or knock their brother and sister off. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
The calendar is a really good idea because we have 11 pups, and then we can do a group shot.
Yep.
So whoever gave us that idea, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, orange. Oops, sorry guys, I hit the camera. My fault. No, come back here. Come back to where the orange. Come back here. You were just on one. Okay. I want to make sure he's latched. He's latched. Okay. Are there breast pumps for dogs? I don't know.
If they're not gaining, we have to start giving them milk replacement.
Yeah, if they're not, as long, here's what the vet said. You never want to bottle feed a dog on their first day. Absolutely not, unless there is absolutely a big problem with the mom producing milk. So, they need their colostrum immediately when they first feed. That is the most important thing. These guys have been nothing but breastfeeding, so that's good. So now if we needed to go to bottle feeding, we can. It will not hurt them at all. It's just that this way we can actually give them good nutritional milk as they're growing, especially if they're far behind than they should be. So that's not like we don't need to. Usually doing this is usually just fine and usually is not a problem. But if we're finding that anybody just cannot gain weight enough, then you definitely have to pop to the old pet store and pick up some alternative milk, and then you have to bottle feed. You hush. Daddy, this is all your fault. This is all your fault, Mr. Hunter. You couldn't keep it in your pants. Could you? No. So the other ones are whining, who knows, sometimes because they know they're not. And sometimes they whine because they're hungry, but these guys get to eat all the time. We make sure she's in here for once everybody's like almost, if there's like only just a couple latched on, we'll pull her off and then have her come out for a couple hours because they need to eat every 2 hours or so. So this gives her enough time to maybe have something to eat and drink and start producing, because when there's no time apart from feeding, she can dry up and stay dry because it's very hard for them to produce milk when there's constant drinking. So they can wait a couple hours without having to drink. It's not a big deal. This is so much better than watching Christmas Vacation. Oh, Linda, that's cool. But that's a good movie. Some of our Christmas ornaments was Christmas Vacation.
We finally finished the Santa Claus.
So yeah, we finally finished the Santa Claus on Netflix. It was pretty good. Orange, are you trying to find another teat? Did the other one dry up? Which is weird for the back ones. Those usually are pretty full. Mama's getting tired, isn't she? Yeah, they're little butts, little waggly tails. And they're content. And typically we have our thing pulled over to kind of keep the heat inside here. When it is weird when it's not up, it's a little cooler in here. But they're all together, they're with Mom. What's amazing is how much heat her breasts and stuff get when she's producing, because it's just sitting there producing it. So there's a lot of heat in there, which is why she pants. The new Santa Claus show is really good so far. Yeah, very consistent with the movie. Text message. Would you stop?
Hunter.
Let's go see our other pups.
I'm figuring out what they're weight gain, because they should be gaining 10% each day.
Yep.
So that's what I'm figuring out right now.
Yeah. Who's squealing? You never know who. Riley is doing well. Not out of the woods, but for what's going on, she's been doing quite well. Feeding, eating, drinking, pooing and peeing, giving loves, waggy tails. She even jumped up on her hind legs last night. She even gave a little tongue bath to her daughter, Cece, which she hasn't done that in a while. So I think a lot of her pain is not as bad. I didn't give her any bupe this morning because I think she, the more you give her, the slower her bowel movements are. So I didn't want to, trying to keep them as little as we can. But, if I feel like I need to. All right, who's this? Purple, why are you about? She's always by herself. Come join the group. Come join the group. This is why we call it a dog pile. Even though it's warm in here underneath her, she loves to be by herself a lot. For those who have donated, we can't thank you enough. Again, we are not. I was gonna say, we are never asking. It's out of you. If you do it out of your own heart and stuff, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for doing so. But there's a form we'd love you to fill out so we can give you something to say thank you. My dog is doing the head twist when the puppies make sense. No. Let's see if I can do my. Sometimes this will allow me to go like this. Yeah, tilt her head. There we go. There she goes. And then a little closer. What you doing, Black? And they're knocking off. Trying to figure out what that noise is.
So we need to make sure they're all feeding. They're not gaining the 10%. So more time with Mama.
Oh yeah. All of them? Or just a few? I mean, whoever gained like 3 ounces, that's gotta be more than 10%. And again, if we have to bottle feed, we will.
Once they start on their own eating too.
Yeah, once they can actually, once they get, when do we start? We start at 4 weeks or 5 weeks?
4 weeks usually.
Yeah, somewhere between 4 and 4.5 weeks, we can start weaning them off mom's milk and start eating soft puppy food. Make sure we get some really good puppy food this time around. We usually get good puppy food, but we're gonna make sure they get good puppy food. Hunter, for the love of God, stop. Come on, get out of there. You do not need to be in there. No eyes open yet. The one that's usually the closest is Gray. He's the closest. His are like just starting to split right there, like closest to the nose. You can see the blackness, and you can almost see his eyes moving inside. I would say another day, but again, we don't.
Yeah, to be fair, we didn't do the weighing until later in the day yesterday.
Yeah. So usually if we go, and then once we stop, once after this, is it this today or tomorrow, we're going to start doing it just once a week. All right, let's see who keeps, I know it's one text, but it's every 2 minutes. Oh, just checking in.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's Allison from work. She said just checking in. I'll need to give her an update. Oh, somebody's got their on their back. You're fine, buddy. They're right next to you. And I tell you, when their eyes are open, it's a whole nother story. They can see everything, and they go, oh, they're all over there. Okay. And oh, mom's right there. I can go get. What are you doing with his paw? Or her paw? I can't tell who that is. Who's on their back? It would be light pink. That's light pink on her back. Orange is usually a lot on his back, but he's getting his private feeding. Oh, stop it. Here. Let me turn you around. Come over here. I wouldn't say anger. I think they're like, hey, where is everybody? I'm by myself. Where's my litter mate? Yeah, definitely making a racket. Even hot pink. Just think they were like half this size about a week ago. They'll be 2 weeks old on Wednesday. Definitely, they're getting louder. I tell you, once they can start barking, holy cow! And as they get older, they get louder and louder. You could literally have our basement door shut, and you can hear them upstairs. They're so loud. And it's so funny. It's like when they're alone for a little bit, and then you come down, and the door opens. They literally all look at the door, going, "Who is that?" It's so funny. Purple, what you doing, huh, little girl? Oh, stop your whining. Everybody's over here. Come over here. There you go. Don't smother your sister.
Okay, Sean, so here is...
All right, let's see what Kenny's got to say.
the list. This is what... So this is what they... This is how we figure this out, guys. After I get their weights, this is what they weighed today. Okay? This is what they weighed yesterday, which equals how much they gained. This, though, is how much they should have gained. So you can see some of them, like dark blue, gained 2.2. We needed 2.8, so he's okay. Green, 1.9, but he needed 2.4, 1.8, 3.3, 1.0, 2.3, 0.9, 2.3, 3.2, 2.3. That one's okay. So this one needed to gain 2.4. So definitely that one. This one's okay. This one needed more. This one needed a little more. This one. That one's okay. The girls all did pretty good except for red. Light pink needed 2.87. She gained 3.1. Purple needed 2.4. Gained 2.4. Hot pink needed 3.15 because she is bigger. She gained 1.8. So even though she didn't gain her 10%, she's gaining a good amount. So red's the only girl I would, and then those boys.
Yep.
So that's why we do the private feedings, is just to give them that little catch up.
Yes. All right. So I know somebody just said they didn't hear about how Riley's
You
going.
come, she's over here. You can do a check-in.
Let's check in with a little miss. Riley. Hi, little girl. So here she is. She's gonna be going to the ER for getting checked in for surgery tomorrow. She's a little tired today. Not as spunky as she was yesterday, but yesterday was really good. She ate some more. She ate this morning, not as much as I wish she did. Her jaundice is a lot better. Still going outside and going potty. She barked a little earlier yesterday and today, which she has not done since she's been sick. Dude, Hunter,
Hunter, come here.
you're in my way. You're in my way. Move. Sorry, I got this big white thing right here.
Hunter, come here.
See? Right in my way.
Hi, handsome boy. Come here.
Whoa.
You just need
Camera.
us.
You're freaking me out.
You just
I think
need
this thing needs an
us.
update. So anyway, she is good. She is healthy. I'm going to be doing I'm going to do subcutaneous fluids here in a little bit. And then we're going to go out and do a little shopping because we need to. And yeah. Prayers and good vibes have been doing quite well. We thank everybody for that. And we also thank you all for anybody who's given us stars, to donations, whatever. Again, we are not asking that. Not one bit. Cannot find contact form. Hold on, Pat. Hey, love.
Yes, love.
Pat said she can't find the contact form.
It's in the description, but I'll go put it in the comments right now.
He'll put it in the comments for you, Pat. But it's down in the description. That's where everything's at. What's it called?
It says contact form.
It
This is puppy
said
donation contact form.
Yeah, puppy donation contact form.
So give me one sec, though. I'll go do it right now.
Okay, I can't be that low because he just keeps getting in the way.
Hunter, you're being a not good boy.
Riley so knows what you're talking about her. I know she does. Such a boob, aren't you, little boy? Hi. What? Oh, you're gonna stand up? Is that what you're gonna do? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just posted it.
Okay, there it is. There's the form, everybody. We're asking for those who have donated, who have given anything of any sort, doesn't matter if it's a 1-star or nothing, anything else, please fill that out for us.
All right, there you go, love.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
You're awesome. I know that face of his.
That face. Come here.
Yeah, but he's a dick.
Everyone wants to see. Come on. Sit. Sit. New thing. This is all your fault. All your fault. And his new thing is he likes to come back here.
Yeah.
There's a pillow back there, and he thinks that's his new hiding spot. Sit.
Sit.
Listen. Are you... Hunter Bunter. Hunter. Come here, baby. Hunter, baby. No.
Leave things alone.
Come here. Everyone wants to see you. Can you sit and stay? Sit, handsome. Okay, stay. Stay. And no.
Ooh, it's windy. Look at that.
No. I don't
My
want
maple tree.
to.
My maple tree still has leaves on it. It never came off fast enough.
I don't want to stay.
Hunter knows he's on Santa's naughty list.
He's always on his naughty list. Huh. I know how to get you to stay.
Alright, let's do one more look at the pops and we'll call it.
Okay, sit so that everyone can see how handsome you are. Sit down. Sit pretty though. Good boy. Sit. Good boy.
Yeah. And here's the feeders. Yes, Cindy, he is a very handsome boy.
Look it. Someone heard the treat jar.
Uh-oh. Treat jar. She can have the freeze-dried ones if they're still down here, because those are they're gonna be like no fat in those.
Good girl.
Girl.
That's what we like, little girl.
That's the nice thing about freeze-dried ones, because all of that moisture that fat has in it is gone. And fat doesn't freeze dry well at all. Not at all. So yeah. All right, we saw those pups, and then when Kitty comes down, we'll say our thank yous and goodbyes here in just a moment. Reg, you're just walking everywhere. See? There's always the loner. I think this is... Oh, this one's light pink. This is the one that was on her back. See? Make sure it's warm. Yep, it's warm in there. Sometimes I'll put a towel on top just to keep the heat inside the box. Our basement is not the warmest thing down here because we're below the line. Purple is out her back. No, no more.
What's up, buddy? What's up, handsome boy?
All right, we're ready to say our goodbyes.
Bye, babies. Hi. Hi, babies. All right, guys.
Everybody. Let me switch around and go like this.
So, thank you for everyone that super chatted
Yes.
today. That's so sweet of you. Thank you for everyone that has been doing. I know not everyone has the means to donate,
Which is fine.
but I know everyone's praying, and I believe it is helping
Yes.
big time.
Yes.
So for everyone that is praying, sending good vibes, keeping us in your thoughts, all of that stuff, thank you so much. And we hope being and seeing the puppies brightens your day. Hunter, you're fine. I've never seen a dog so into pups right now. And we're going to be doing more puppy videos.
Yeah,
Believe me, once our eyes open, they're going to be all over. So we'll be probably live tomorrow. We'll do both Facebook and YouTube again.
Yeah.
I will check the comments in the McChess Manor. If you're not
Yes.
part of that Golden Retriever group, I also
Please
have
do.
the links for that. Join that because
Yeah,
that's where
join.
we share it. And the owners will all be in there.
Yeah.
And we are starting to get contacts from people that want to buy a puppy.
Really?
So
That's good.
we are
We're
looking at that.
real quick. You have dog hair, hang in. There you go.
Doggy hair everywhere.
Everywhere.
So thank you guys for joining. Thanks for the love.
Bye,
Love
everybody.
you guys. Good girl, mama.